someday I'm going to do something about this lighting. That light right there just it's blinding. It's like downstairs. I've reclaimed the space. For those that don't know, like back in 2023 of April, my bulldog passed away, and he was kind of running the show downstairs for a few years as he was aging and getting close to crossing the Rainbow Bridge. And anyway, the point of the story is I got a TV, I got the couch, I sit there and I watch TV, and the one floodlight that's right there just is like right in the middle of the TV. And when I'm laying down, it just drives me nuts. And this light is like that. It's blinding. It's a floodlight. I did look at a few different other options for lights, but it just hasn't panned out. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This is just a proof of life. Hey, what's up? Having a smoke, just chilling out and relaxing, kind of talking about a few things. No pipe review. I do have some cigars coming in that I couldn't help myself. The Halloween side of myself was like, I gotta have that. So that's more on that later. But in any case, we're doing something different. We're going with a cob here, and I believe this is, what is this one? Is this oh, it doesn't say the name, I don't think. If not, I can't see anyway. This thing's got more grime on it than I don't know what. But anyway, let's light this. I haven't smoked a cob, at least on the channel, in probably a few years. If I had to say, probably 3 years out of the 4 years I've been doing this, 4.5, whatever it is. Yeah, I haven't, and not that I don't mind cobs. I like cobs. This pipe, I love this pipe. Is this? I don't think this is the Church Warden one that I have. I thought I had another one. I don't know. I got another cob over there. It's a small one, but this particular one, I don't know if it's the Acorn one or whatever it is. This one's really good. It's very comfortable. I like how far it goes out, how it hangs. It's very comfortable. And being the amateur that I am, I can't remember what the hell the name of it is, but what I love about it is it's shaved at the bottom, so no pipe stand needed. You just put it down, you're good to go. I love that. And I'm also smoking Saint Espresso. This is a few years ago. I don't know which year was this one. Let's see if I can find what year. I want to say this was, well, this is 132 out of 3,000. So this had to be 22. So this tin says 5522. So 22. So it's been a while. And I got to say, I burned through this pretty good when it first came out that year. This is how much I got left. I think I have another tin, or I burned through that tin. Anyway, I love this. This was a good blend. And of course, I was a little disappointed by Cornell and Deal and Warped this Halloween because, once again, they're going with Scarecrow for a blend. At least that's what I saw a couple of days ago, a week ago. And that blend is I did a few reviews on that back when it first came out. I liked it initially. Then I was like, maybe it's not as great as I thought. And I think I settled on it's not bad. But you know what? I don't want to try it again. I want to try something new and different. This is good. You know what? This is good with this type of pipe. There's no filter in here, but I typically like a filter, but this is going good. I like this combo. So what else? What else we got going on? Not too much with the pipe stuff. I've been thinking about this channel and what the future of this channel is. Don't panic. I'm not packing up or anything like that, but I'm trying to think of in the next 5 to 6 years, I'll be able to leave my current job. I'll have 30 years there, and I can leave. And I've always thought about podcasting and doing YouTube as like a second career kind of thing. And I've built up a pretty good audience here, and I'd like to carry that over in the next, or develop it, I would say, in the next few years, so I could do this and do it full time. But there's things I don't know, I'd have to figure it out, because one of the things I don't like is, well, number one, trying to sell people something. Go buy my book, go do this, go do that kind of thing. And I'm all for making money and everything, but I don't want to come off as a car salesman, as a lot of the self-help people do, and life coaches and all that stuff. I kind of lump them all together, maybe unfairly, but that's just how it comes across to me, and I don't want to do that. So, and I was never even comfortable when we would podcast about asking people like to join our Patreon, or whatnot, or subscribe to this. So I always felt weird about that. That's why you never see me say like, subscribe, and all that nonsense. You either like me or you don't like me, and either way is fine. We'll both be fine. And even like with this, like I see some stuff on YouTube, and you like the person, they're good, but then they're like, I got an affiliate link for this, click that. And not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, maybe it's the feeling that everything we watch on social media is just one long commercial these days, and so it feels disingenuous to me. So I don't want to come off like that at all. So I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that, but yet you want to have a second career. I'll be 53, 54, 55, and there's plenty of life, I hope, in the tank for me to go and do something else. And I would love to do this. I like doing this, but the other caveat is, when you think about back when I was podcasting and all it took to do that, it took a lot of the fun out of it. It was like a second job to me, and it wore me down. So, things to consider, but I do want to kind of future-proof this content a bit. Don't worry, there's always going to be pipe smoking one way or another. I might not do, you've probably noticed I don't really do reviews that much. I kind of got bored with doing that. So I kind of stepped away a bit, just to chill for a bit, because it's almost like, and I haven't been smoking much, so in a sense, now that we're getting into the fall and the winter, I might rediscover a lot of these blends again and kind of get re-energized to do kind of a review again, but it was getting kind of the same old same, so I had to pump the brakes on doing reviews. But I will be, I'm always looking for new tobaccos and something different to try. I haven't found anything that kind of, gave a spark to say, hey, try that. That'll be fun for a video. That's why I was a little disappointed with Cornell and Deal and Scarecrow again. I'm like, not again. Also, someone said in the comments that they too had problems with this lighter as well. So it's not just me. I'm going to try it again. I don't know when I'll fire this bad boy up, but I'll take a gander in it again at some point. Who knows when? Maybe next spring. The other thing is, I've been kind of in a bit of a funk. I don't know what I came back from Alaska. It was like the trip of a lifetime, and I kind of just got, I don't know, my knees have kind of gone to crap, and I can't go for my walks, which most of you know I love walking. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I started another channel, which I haven't done in months, with my BMX stuff, and I haven't been able to do anything because my knees are just kind of shot, and I got to get them looked at and go through that over the winter. I got to figure that out, and I think part of me is kind of just hesitant to do that just because I don't want the bad news, maybe. I'm not sure, but I've been in a bit of a funk. Like, even reading has been a struggle. There's YouTube, nothing's interesting me of late, and I'm just kind of blah. And I don't know what it is, but I got to pull myself out of that at some point. I've done this before in the past, where you have those moments where you're in a funk, but this one, it's been a while since I've been in this kind of funk, so I kind of just got to claw my way out and get re-energized. And today's a good day, though. It's a beautiful fall day. I got home early. Had to take care of some stuff. One thing I might do soon is do a hot tub review, one of those inflatables. I finally did it. I got to set it up, and I might do a review on it and just talk about it. Now, I bought it myself. This is the other thing. Like, when I do my pipe reviews on tobacco pipes or whatever I get, I buy myself, and I don't want to have anyone influence me. Even sending it out to me, like if someone sent something to me and said, could you review this and say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. I'm still even uncomfortable with that for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. So So I might do a hot tub review. Just something different. I've also been, like I said, I was reclaiming the downstairs basement. I cleaned out the old podcast side of the basement where I used to record and everything. I'm going to pack up some of that equipment. I'm going to get rid of that old desk that I used. And I'm probably going to get 2 big tables. I think I'm going to get one table going this way and one going this way. So I can do like podcasting stuff here and like video stuff for you guys and whatnot. And then this side, I might do tabletop reviews of certain things that I'm into that might be interesting to you guys. Because initially this channel, if you read the description, really I wanted this channel to have something for everybody, really. Kind of like a smorgasbord of things that might not even... So I might even bring the BMX content back here and just do it. What the hell, right? I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like just controlling it in one aspect, so to speak, but in one location, if you will. We'll see. What else we got going on? Good luck to those in Florida. I know a handful of you, a bunch of you in Florida, so I wish you guys well, especially in North and South Carolina that got hit with the hurricane as well last week or the week before. Even for sitting in the shed for what, 2 years here? This is really good. Really like this. I might have another one after this. I did say, what was it? The last video, I did say I wanted to do an EDC video, but haven't got to that yet. I'm still working that out. It's kind of changing a little, and I'm kind of debating on adding or subtracting a few things, or I haven't decided yet, because it's fall and winter, and fall and winter you can carry extra stuff because of your jacket or whatnot. So I'm also wondering if I'm going to bring back my nutsack EDC bag that I love. I love that bag. I did a review on it. That bag is awesome. I may implement that to carry some extra stuff around now. So, because I got a lot of things flowing in my mind. I just haven't had the oomph to do anything or implement anything. So, it could be because I'm turning 48 next weekend. Not this weekend, coming up, the following. I might be having it in my mind. Thinking about things. My knees breaking down. Getting a little more silver in my hair. Getting closer to 50. So maybe that has something to do with me being in the doldrums, if you will. So I do welcome some of the new subscribers too that came about. They said some great comments, and I'm glad they came on. I just feel bad I haven't been producing as much content as I initially started. I was just thinking of that before I came out here. The first year I did a video like every day. I think I did a video every day till about probably. So I started in, what was it, June? Well, technically July 5th of 2020, and I think I took a break. Started taking a break maybe March, April-ish. I started posting not every day, but once or twice a week or whatnot. So I think that's when I started taking my time a little bit more. But like I said, the past year, you know, you'll notice my videos were usually once a month, twice a month. Like now it's like once a month now, it seems like because especially this summer. I kind of like enjoyed the summer, relaxed and everything. And I think in the back of my mind, I'm so afraid I'm going to get burned out. Like they call it pod fading in podcasting, where you do podcasting so much, but then you kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get up, put the mic on, record, edit, blah, 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 that whole thing. It wears on you. And I didn't want to do that with YouTube either, because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to you guys. It's fun, it's relaxing. Me sitting in a shed, just talking about absolutely nothing of importance, and relaxing you guys and me relaxing. It's kind of enjoyable. So I didn't want to burn out or make this not enjoyable, which is why I'm apprehensive, like making this a career down the line or whatever. You know, as the old saying, don't quit your day job. I might not. But in any case, we'll see what the future holds. Who knows? Always in motion, as Yoda says. But after I get off doing this video, and while I'm editing, I'm probably going to go look for some more tobaccos to try. It's fall and winter, so I was getting excited because I thought I was going to have a new Cornell and Deal Halloween. Of course, there's other tobaccos out there that do Halloween stuff, so I got to hunt them down. I got to be honest, I've been lazy. I haven't really hunted down like I did in the past, but I probably will after I leave here and go edit and stuff. But anyway. So hopefully, within the next month, I get the podcast studio, video studio set up, change that around. I'm actually going to be doing bookshelves in there, so this is all going to go, and I'm kind of going to go back to the original motif, if you will, of the Shed of Solitude, where this big lugger thing isn't around, this big, giant TBR cart, which has served its purpose well, but it takes up too much room around here. So, and not only that, the books, because I love paperbacks, they do all right, but it's not going to last too much longer in here in the shed with the cold winter, the summer, the humidity, the spring rain, and the moisture and everything. So I got to move them down to the basement. So most of the books are going to be transmitted over to the podcast studio. I get an eye on some shelves I like, so those will be in the background there. I'm still going to call it the Shed of Solitude Library because I'm still going to have some books in here, some of my favorites. Like I'll probably have this one here, Marcus. This will probably live in the shed. Books like this, some of Seneca's stuff. You know, that'll probably, like this right here, Letters from a Stoic. Although I got better books on Seneca. And actually, I'm reading right now, the annotated, I can't even say it, version of Marcus Aurelius' Meditation, which I find to be better than this version, which everyone raves about because of a certain popular guy. This is great. I love this, but the annotated, I can't talk, it explains things better. And if you're first starting out in Stoicism, I would recommend that. It's a blue. I don't have it with me, but maybe next video I'll show you guys, or I'll talk about it at some point. I actually think it's pretty good. But yeah, those are going to be moved out. Things will be a little more original Shed of Solitude like, which I think I need to get back to the roots. I got to clean this disaster. Matter of fact, I was at Lowe's and I saw a bunch of sheds. They moved the sheds, so I parked near the sheds because I can't help myself. I have an affinity for sheds. And I saw one that I liked for the front of the driveway, the big monstrous driveway that we got a few years back. I want to put a shed there, but it might be a foot too wide to put there. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do that, if I should do that or whatnot. And I can move like the snowblower and a lot of this other stuff out of there, and I can actually make this shed more cozy, if you will. I don't know. We'll see. It's not that important yet, but in any case. And lastly, I'll finish, because my little boo-boo here. Speaking of cleaning the basement, I'll get to that in a second. So I got my little boo-boo here. I'm not going to show you, but so I've got boxes galore downstairs, Amazon boxes, these other boxes, and I had this one box that came with the TV, the 60-inch TV or whatever, and the box that was covering the cardboard, basically covering the screen to protect it, had styrofoam on it. It had a nice thick piece of cardboard. Then it had those little pieces of cardboard in between to attach to another thick piece of cardboard. And normally I use my electric shears to cut through. Not a problem. It does pretty well. But this was too thick. I couldn't do that. And I should have maybe used a box cutter, but I was lazy. And because I like knives so much, and you know where this is going, I have knives everywhere. I got knives all over here. I got knives in my Jeep. I got knives in the house all over places I forget I have it. It's like my flashlights. They're all over the place. And half the time I forget them, and then when I need them, I can't find them. But that's a whole other thing. It's stuffed in drawers and everywhere else, nooks and crannies, and I forget about them. But so I got this big, giant knife for camping or whatever it's for. I got it when I got my bespoke post thing, and it's a long knife. I think it's actually for grilling because it's a foldable long knife. I gotta say I'm not much of a fan of it. Maybe I'll take a picture and show you guys at some point. And I was cutting the box, and normally I cut away from myself, so you cut, go away. You don't, I'm pretty good with a knife. It's like my weapon of choice, which is strange because I do like firearms too, but I like a knife, something personal about it. But anyway, so I was doing that, and the problem with these boxes is, number one, they kind of dull the blade pretty quickly. And so I was cutting it, and I got lazy. And that was a deadly combination when the knife blade is starting to dull and you're getting lazy. And I had my hand right here, and I was cutting through towards this way. And for some reason, if I had a glove on, it would have been great. But I got lazy and stupid. One of the few times I did that with a knife, and I went like this, and then the knife just happened to catch my knuckle. And that was interesting. Said a few things, put it underwater, looked at it, and then raised it, put some pressure on it. It wasn't bad. It didn't bleed like I thought it was going to bleed. I thought it was going to actually have stitches. Should I have gotten stitches? Yes, but I'm a guy, and I've had many cuts and bruises and bites and stings and everything, and I just, do the old man up Gen X thing. It's just a flesh wound, right? So, looking at it, I have video of it. I won't show you guys because it's kind of gross, and most of you won't want to see that. But I'm moving my finger. I got a little concerned because there's a vein right there, and I'm like, did I nick the vein? Because that's not good. But I wasn't bleeding crazy, and not that I'm a doctor. But I was moving my finger like this, where the cut is, and I don't know if I can turn it so like this. And where the slice is, I could see my knuckle, like right to the bone. Like I was right at the bone. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I ended up getting the little strips that close up a cut. And I had that for a few days. I did this Saturday. This is now Wednesday, and I got a regular Band-Aid on it now, and it's doing all right. And this morning, I took off the strips. It bled a little, which I think it needed to do. It needed to get that blood out. It's doing fine. But don't be stupid when you use knives. I mean, I know we all do stupid things, and occasionally, even if you've got experience and you know what you're doing with a knife, every now and then the knife is going to bite you and remind you need to be safe, and that's what happened to me. Foolish of me. Anyway, that's going to do it for this little chat. Thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, give me an emoji of I don't know, what could we do for an emoji? Let's do Dracula. I don't know. Do the Dracula emoji. I don't know. Anyway, or something funny. No thumbs up, though. And everyone's going to thumbs up now. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'll catch you guys soon, and take care.